Welcome back to Schureberg. Since the last video, I just rezoned the areas of Saskatchewan, Yonker, and the western part of Afghanistan to make into smaller pieces. In today's episode, I think Amandaberry is missing. So let's go back then. So here we are in Amandaberry. You shouldn't have looked. There are two elevated railway lines from the eastern part of Mucis. And it doesn't say. They are blocking the reserved tiles. Zoom in. As you can see, they are blocking on it, such as parks, buildings, also the house of worship, and the bus stop. Resume the simulation. It needs to be demolished before doing that. Otherwise, it will take a better wavelength. Check it after doing that. It's very constrained to do it. And let's try doing that on it. Railway. Yeah, the railway lines can do much better. And how is this coming from? Well, this is not how it's supposed to work. Otherwise, it will take a majory. Raise the lines. Yeah, how it is impossible to take it otherwise. For most of all, it will have a very serious situation here in this part. Never try to do that again. First of all, it needs more contagious lines. Reselect the other side. Remember, elevated rail station. Okay, wrong side, in the other side. Everything we do it. And that it's loud. Yes, get back. There are 2 attempts. Episode 24, it will... Seriously, how this happened. Because this is not safe to do that. Also, weird sound effects. Yeah, this is not how it's supposed to say. Let's put right into it. Otherwise, contagious. Ordered as ordered. Oh god. How it is made. That is wrong. The sound, the clearer boom. Yes, this is how is this could say would even say this one. You would even say this one. Demolish every single part. Every single part, it's not how does it called? Yeah. It drops itself. Instead of doing this, it's April 27. And it needs more conscious lines at the border station. Then the other station. Do something arranges here. This is the western part of Mucis, near Old Lady. And how is this made? Some particular about this. It costs as much as to go. Nearly done. So the approximate time is about an hour, and it will take a single situation. First of all, it's not insane. It's not insane just this side. Whoops. Wrong side. Crashes into den. Boom. Not all people can do their work, as always. How is this made? Well, terrible. everything you what? There are two single situations. One, if you don't ever exist on the other side, it will destroy everything on the other side. Two, this is not exaggerates. Not all three people can do their work. Like pieces. It will indicate the following. It will indicate that the following provide less than, and so on. This is not how it's supposed to it takes. It needs a single fraction. Yeah, it needs a single fraction. More element runway lines for most of work to do, and loads of time can do the single work. Situation is approximate one or more things to do with a better line situation. Whoa! Whoa! That can do the no. Let's try demolishing it. That's not allowed to do that. And did you want to know the single part? Every single situation of this part can easily work. Not otherwise can do the efficiency works. There might be unstable. There might be unstable, yeah, this, and it's not stable, can do the work. So let's say it's not possible to get through this part and get the other side. The other side is professionally discorrupted. It's discorruptingly nice people here and here. If there's something wrong with this, I need to, yeah, some return stations on the other side. I don't want anything else with. It took 10 or more minutes to do that. Yeah, it will take 10 or more. An expensive subway. And that will be great. Anything has to know their orders. You might go to distract on something else. Let's try building another one. And you might go to say it's, yeah, occupied spaces here and here. If there's something wrong with this, I need to provide a lot of singularity. Yeah, in the singularity situations. Is this all you forgot? Now then. Everything is finished, but there is some kind of doing right over here. Yeah, check the health. Fast forward. Anything seems more difficult in the other side. It is more difficult in the other side. Turn off the grid. I don't want anything else with 1 or 10 or more on the other side. Oh, I forgot something. This is the third part of, I don't realize. Okay, normal speed. This is the third part of Amandaberry. Because this is the 26th episode of Schureberg. Schureberg has a lot of things to do with. Needs better impact these connections. I just want to make sure this part will everything you and everything you want. This can crash the desktop. Let's put it right over here and here. There are 2 of those. Since every time can do the visual works, and they'll should not do that for you. I don't realize how this happened. Yeah, neither realize how this has happened. Let's try that to do something else good. So every time, it's not going to be useless. Do not attempt to do that. To do anything else. It will make about the crunch. Crunchy things will see something with. Okay, now it's not. Let's try something with Bobbing hanging. Yeah. There are two of those. There are two of this something. And how to realize how much can do what is forgettable. Nope. Wrong side. It's not possible to get wrong side. Let's try something else with it. It should be draggable. Frequently. I don't want double clicks right over here to the other side. Do not forget the water towers here on the other side. You require open grass areas here and here. Those subways are complemented, and it's the year of 2000. It needs more complementable. And oh god, that's the void. A serious void right over here on this side. Needs more hospitals. Let's try something else. Do not forget. More hospitals required. And the elementary school. Yeah, it needs more health and it needs more situation. So now we got 11 or 12,000. Yeah. And that is how we have got this third part. Let's go back to the center. Stop the clock. So what's the next thing? And Amandaberry is busy. Welcome back. Then Schureberg has a lot of things to do. Some of the buildings might be corrupted, like abandoned, no road connections, no jobs, and something else. But it needs to be demolished to make something cleaner. Otherwise, it requires more than the other thoughts. Yeah, it's supposed to say loads of road connections must be required. Anything else? Rezoning is not yet complete. Let's try rezoning. I don't know what to be getting out of it. Yeah, medium density. Not quite. Yeah, it's not quite yet. Excuse me, they're blocking those things here. Yeah, that's the wrong side. Let's try something here. No, order done yourself. You can do the easily work. Ah. What is wrong with this? Let's try checking this part. You can't check these other parts here. This is not a great example. That's not a great example, yes. Not a great example. Should be here. Shouldn't have been here. It should be here. Let's not talk about this one. Something needs to be demolished first. Let's resume the simulation. Yes, I think there's something wrong with the buildings. Something wrong with these buildings. Requires the demolitions. First things first, I just wanna get through this thing here and here. Check the abandonment. All buildings must be demolished, but not all people. Not all healthy here. Not all healthy here. Okay, stop. It's the March of 3rd. March of 3rd. Let's try adding some sims. Maybe Aldrich Schureberg can be useful. Yeah, it will take a single situation. Let's not do this thing here. First, I need to demolish first. Needs demolishing. Yeah, it works for on. Neither less. That's not contagious. Have a lot of things to do with. I'm looking for something with. Which one should I forget? Should I do it here? And most of the approximate points here. Get in front. Wrong side. That is much. Something critical. Yes, of course, it's not how it's forgettable. Yeah, that's 19 requires more demolitions here. And get to the front. Well, it's not bad in how it's supposed to get. Yes. Get it to the job. And get more passengers. Okay. Needs requirements. I don't want to be something serious. Do not come in. Well, I think I had to know about the first rule. Something more. So let's add something else. My first sim. Now, do you realize that make something better with? We've been looking for something else, and how does it take you with in Schureberg Northwest? Yeah, Aldrich Schureberg, who lives in Schureberg Northwest. Now that's how it looks like right here. Then maybe check that later, right now, because who lives here? So the question is, let's try something else. Yeah, blue car. Then no, you wouldn't even tell you what's all about this. Let's try changing the news. Let's make it. Let's make it historical. Only one at a time. Stop. Maybe who lives here in the other side because it needs more of this. Maybe you check that back later. Then on the other side, it requires more complementive in this side. Do you realize that this is better? Some universities might be on the next episode. The next episode, yes. On the next episode. Might be on the next episode. Now, do you realize how this happened? It would show you how this is exactly what is the same. To start, I don't realize how this happened. Move the city hall. It's the house of worship. Not all people can do the house of worship here. Yeah. Let's move it here. Don't you realize how this happened? Well, it works. I didn't so how this is supposed to do? Supposed to say and how we're supposed to do with the freaking while. And also casinos can do the better work here and here to avoid the frequency station and get to the top. Well, it's still occupied. I need more space to can do that. Realistically. Let's try putting it over here. There are fewer things can do the reckless work. Should be here on the other side. Maybe how this is exactly. Yeah, that's wrong. Let's try demolishing it in the other. The other content could be realized how this made this. Let's try that again. Because I need 6 squares. Let's have 6 squares. And then another 6 squares. Could this be ploppable? Here and here. Right here. Near the casino. Should be right here on this side. Side sequential. Should be here and here. Not all people can take the great work. But the first thing should be sequentially confirmable on the other side. Not all people getting through the other side. So yes, it seems actually can do the places then. Let's try putting it in here. But where's the house of worship? Oh my god. That is not how it's supposed to say. It's not quite a pure work. The pure works. Neither whites can do the easy work. Here and here. Sequential emergency. That is not how it's supposed to say. Sequential emergencies. House of worship again. This isn't the time to do this. They can't fit through the movie studio. Maybe it's in Afghanistan. Nearly done. I don't have much time left. Stop the clock. You mean to say stop? How was this then? Not much time left. Go to this camera here. And here. So in the next episode, you might going to have a university, movie studios, and anything else. There's such thing as provided centrally. And the last thing is the second. It needs more complementarity outside in the areas. Do not forget. Requires a rural road system. Rural road system. Diagonal status. Let's go all the way to the center. Should be seen here. Should have been seen here. No time for the next episodes. I don't have much time getting through. And this through here's it's getting nice and right now. Not all people requires more adjustable people. T-pieces. If requires. Check the route. I don't understand. I do not understand with this one. Going through this one. And this one. There's no address Schureberg's property. And the last thing will be this part. And it's almost full. I think anything else will ever know. It's still April 14. Let's move to June 15. Remember, universities and movie studios can easily then stop. So in the next episode, you might going to have a university and a movie studio. And the other rewards can do their work. And also the landmarks. I'll see you in the next episode.